I figured this would be a nice little update video to kind of let everyone know a bunch of different things that we have going on and that some of you need to do. I've had done these or updated a few of these in a while, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably curious of what's going on, so let's just hit it. Let's just get to this, because I don't like doing these videos, but sometimes they're necessary. So first and foremost, yeah, I know it's been a while, and you're clamoring for a new episode, whether it be Game Chasers or Toy Chasers. The thing about that is it's been raining nonstop. Like, if you look at a weather report for the DFW area, pull up a report for the last 2 months, it's almost uncanny how often it's been raining on the weekend, where we usually try to get together the most to film, because that's when the flea markets are open. But they're not open if they're raining, or at least nobody's there. So we run into that issue, unfortunately. In the days it hasn't been raining, unfortunately, it's been the days that we haven't been able to get everyone together in order to film. So patience with that. Oh, and there's been a few times when we've gone out and found nothing, and it was just an absolute bust. And when I say bust, I mean like nothing happened. Nobody farted or anything. So there was nothing to make an episode out of. So there was nothing. So there's that, which sucks. I wish we did plant games. Then we could have an episode every week. But unfortunately, here in DFW, this is the rainy season, and sometimes it's just luck of the draw, and it's just been too rainy to shoot. Last year was bad too, but we had a little bit of a sort of a back catalog of footage that we had shot previously. I don't have that right now. We've gone through it all. So we are going to try to do our best to get out ASAP and film. When it comes to Toy Chasers, now stop me if you've heard this before. Melvor, who edits most of those, I edited the last one, but unfortunately, his drive went bad. And that was a couple of months ago. So he was working on the newest one, actually. We went to the flea market and found some really cool toys and some really rare toys, actually. And he lost it. Just got apparently the drive wanted to be reformatted. It just randomly just turned off and then turned back on, wanted to be reformatted. What happened was there was a bad sector or something, and of course the bad sector was on the section that he was working on. It just makes sense because that's where the stuff was being worked on. So we had to take that to somebody to get the drive fixed. Well, not the drive itself, as mechanically it was fine. But he had to hook it up to like a Linux system or whatever, and that's apparently, I guess, I don't know anything about this crap, but apparently it's easier to get footage off or get data off. So he had to do that, and that took a while. And I'm told that 99% of the files are still there and have been transferred over onto the drive, onto a new drive, or back to the old drive. I don't know what the hell's going on. I really don't. All I know is that the drive should be almost back to normal. And what that means is that Melvor can get back to working on what he was working on. Hopefully, if all the file directories are still intact, which I was told that they were, but I don't know. This was just finished a couple of days ago, and I don't even know if Melvor and his lazy ass has even hooked the drive up yet, so we'll see. I'm in the process of writing a few scripts for some mini documentaries that we're going to be doing. I want to do more of that kind of stuff. We want to do kind of like a podcast, but not really a podcast. It's kind of like Chodes talk about stuff. So it'd be me, Jay, Melvor, and a round table would be shot, and we just talk about whatever for 30 minutes or whatever. It's not specifically, this gaming topic or whatever, just anything and everything from ghosts to parallel dimensions to what's going on in the news to just video games, anything and everything that we just feel like talking about. And we probably just talk about nothing. So I think it would be cool to do like one of those once a week. So I know it's been slow. There's just so much that's been going on. So just bear with us. But we'll pull through and get some more stuff out for you. So there you go with that. The movie stuff. Now I need to kind of go over a little bit of that. We're in the pre-process or the pre-production process with that in terms of getting the producers set up and all that, who's going to take care of all the paperwork and the legal stuff and all the minutia, the stuff that I don't have time for, none of us have time for. And they're going to be taking care of all that and get everything ready so we can get everyone hired, do it legally, taxes and all that other garbage, the books, and then we start hiring people and get this thing shot. We pushed it back a little bit, which probably, for those of you who did the perks to be on set, the window is right now from filming is looking to be somewhere in the September, October range. So things will start cooling down a little bit out here in Texas, so we're not sweating in every scene. And it's just, we wanted to have a little bit of an extra cushion there because we were originally thinking about shooting in July, and that's just too quick of a turnaround for something like this, especially since a lot of the people that I talked to, they didn't want to have anything to do with us because we didn't know what the Kickstarter goal was. You know, we didn't know what it was going to end at. So they didn't know what the budget was going to be. And they didn't know what, if we don't know what the budget's going to be, we don't know how much we're going to be able to pay certain people. So certain people had to just say, they can't just wait around for us. They have to move on to other work and all that. So now that we know how much we have to spend, it's going to be easier to get people on board. Some of you got rewards in the Kickstarter, such as like phone calls, things like that we're going to be rolling those out and doing those here pretty soon. You're not going to have to wait till the movie's out to get those. So keep on the lookout for that. And if you haven't filled out your reward survey yet, you have to do that. There's somebody here watching this video right now who has not filled out their reward survey. You have to do that. You have to do that. So go to check your email, check your spams, make sure you didn't get any emails from Kickstarter. And if you didn't, then go to Kickstarter itself, log in. And by the way, some of you apparently didn't create an account and didn't put any like real names or anything like that. So there's nothing for us to, you didn't pick a reward or whatever. So you log into your account, make an account if you haven't, and make sure that you fill out your reward survey. So you're going to be putting your address, your mailing address. So when these Blu-rays and whatever else you got in the rewards, we have to have a place to ship them to. And that's how we know what the address is through the reward survey. And the great thing about that is you can update it if you move. So if you move, which a lot of you are going to be moving here within the year when this thing gets done, make sure that you go back to Kickstarter, go log in, and make sure that you update your address in your reward survey. Also great news. Oh, focus. There you go. Also great news is that those of you who may have missed out on the Kickstarter, you have a second chance. Now, I just want to make this crystal clear because this is going to get twisted by people because people like to twist things. Certain few like to twist things, like to twist words around and fit their narrative, and fit their agenda. This is not us in any way, shape, form, or fashion saying that we do not have enough money to make a movie, because we do. The movie is getting made, period. End of story, end of discussion. But Indiegogo came up to me, or they didn't come up to me, they wrote an email, offering to put the Kickstarter into an in-demand. Yes, so Indiegogo apparently works with Kickstarter. So they put all the Kickstarter stuff into an Indiegogo on an in-demand process. And basically what that is an extended pre-order. So if you missed out on a Blu-ray, you can go or pre-order a Blu-ray. Pre-order a Blu-ray. If you missed out on the digital download, you can do that too. Hell, if you want a script page and it was too convoluted to get one and a Blu-ray before on Kickstarter, now you can come back and get a script page now separately. And it's easy peasy. So there you go. You can do that as well. And what this app does for us is it brings in a little bit of extra income. If we make a few $100 extra doing this, pre-ordering the movie, we can put that to over cost, over budget stuff, because this thing, I assure you, is going over budget. It is. But we want to make the best movie possible, so that's just the way it's going to have to be. And it helps with that. It helps. I'm I don't know if I just say it. Okay, I'll say it. So Stan Bush, the legendary Stan Bush, by the way, is on board for making an original song for the movie. And this is the contact that happened after the Kickstarter, after we figured out what we needed to spend on what. So that wasn't factored in anything. And it's going to be money that we have to, if we want that to happen, it has to be money. We would love that to happen. That's going to be awesome. Like his original Stan Bush song, hell yeah. But it's stuff that we didn't know that we would have to factor in. So, we're going to need more money for that to happen. Now, it's not crucial for the movie. Like I said, the movie's going to get made regardless. This is just an added bonus, something cool to add to it if we're able to do that. Certainly not going to make or break the movie, but it's that nice icing on top of the cake. It's the sprinkles on top of the cupcake. It's that little bit extra that just makes it really super cool. That unfortunately costs money because that's how the world works. So, hell, I will sell whatever I need to sell to make that happen. So I guess we can announce that it's going to happen, because if I have to sell whatever, I'll make it happen. I'm going to be doing that anyway. Like I said, over budget. But just anything extra, like a couple $100 a week, just doing pre-orders through Indiegogo, help ease that burden and allow us to pay the people that are going to already be working on this thing on minimum wage. I assure you, and I'm not talking about us, because I'm pretty much working for free anyway. I'm talking about the people who are doing the music, people like Yoshi doing the CGI stuff. I'd love to be able to pay them a little bit more, because they are working for peanuts on this thing, because they just like the project. So anything extra that we get in would just help overall with everything in terms of the movie, and just making it a better, easier process for everyone involved. So yeah. So that's about it. That's all I got for this video. I'm going to be recording a couple of more here in this when I'm recording this. So you'll probably see the same shirt that has a coffee stain in it. So there you go. So thank you for watching this. Appropriate links everywhere. So there you go on that. And you know what? If you made it to the end of this video, thank you, by the way. But also, I want to hear what you want to see. So. It's kind of like I've put the pause button on the Game Chasers right now just because of circumstances and weather and all that garbage. But like, what kind of other supplemental videos do you want to see besides the documentaries? Or if you want to see a documentary on like a particular franchise or game, or it's a dig mainly for gaming stuff right now. Maybe retro toys too. Okay, we'll do both. But let us know in the comment section below what you would love to see a mini documentary. And I don't mean like a norm style video, by the way. Just the documentary style that we've been doing with kind of like retrospectives and stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching